Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Yasir Gulfraz and I'm your tutor for today's session, which is Operation Management Assignment. If anyone is there, can you see my screen, Khurram, or can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get started. This is our last session of Operation Management, which is assignment discussion. And in our first lecture, we was the start of our journey to learn, more about the basic ideas of operation management. First, we discussed. Here. I'm just quickly go through my previous lectures, just giving you a bit of flashback. So, so in our first lecture, we discussed why operation management is vital for companies. We already talked about how important this field is. It helps businesses reach their goals by ensuring they can run quickly and easily. The basic facts set the stage for everything else we talked about. Then learning outcome two. We examined how a deliberately chosen group runs its business. Seeing a case from real life helped us understand how operation management ideas are used in the real world. We connected theory and experience through this hands-on study, which allowed us to know how things work better. The next part of lecture was about using suitable models. Using suitable models to closely evaluate the chosen organization's operations management process. With this method, we had an organized way to see if the company followed best practices and standards in the industry. So later lectures would discuss and do more, study based on what was said. So our first lesson introduced us to operation management by explaining what it is, how it can be used in real life, and how to use a structured approach to review things in the following talks. So we learn more about different parts of operation management and what they mean of strategy, which built on what we learned in the first ones. Then in second session, which is here, we learned more about how operation management and strategy planning can help each other. First, we looked at how essential the 3 E's are to business. These are price, speed, and effectiveness. We knew these 3 simple ideas were the most important for running a successful business. A company can keep costs low with economics, resources will be used well with efficiencies, and goals will be met with success. These values are essential and a company cannot be well without them. So appraises the importance of the 3 E's to organization, then assess the impact of the tension between cost and minimization and quality maximization. So here we looked at the complicated way that making things cheaper and better work together. Business, this one here. So business always have to figure out how to handle this tricky mix. On the one hand, you need to cut costs to make money and stay in business. On the other hand, it is essential to keep or improve quality for long-term businesses and customer happiness. Companies needs to make tough decisions and trade-offs to find the right balance. So Our study of the balance taught us these things. Then evaluate the significance of the 5 performance objectives that underpin operations management to organizations. Here we talked about how important the 5 performance goals that make up the core of operations management in a company. These goals are, if you remember, quality, speed, reliability, flexibility, and cost. So they guide how a business run. They show how well a company can meet its goals, manage resources, and complete customer needs. So in short, if in our learning outcome 2, we focused on the 3 E's, the balance between cost and quality, the 5 performance goals, and how they are important to operations management and strategic planning. Knowing these things gives you a complete picture of how operations management helps a business meet its strategic goals. Any questions so far, Khurram? Or if anyone is there?
No.
Okay. So then there was our third lecture, be able to assess how to organize a typical production process, assess how linear programming add value to a given production process, evaluate critical path analysis and network planning, analysis the need for operational planning and control in a selected production process. So there were many steps to take to set up a standard production line in the third lesson. We began an adventure to discover how various tools and concepts can improve these methods and make them work better and more quickly. To begin, we looked at how linear programming can improve a process. This one, so we learned that linear programming is a scientific way to figure out how to use resources in the best way. Scientifically picking the best mix of resources can help businesses save money, make more, and get the most out of their assets. So this is very important in operations management because it directly impact the bottom line and market competitiveness of a business. So that the next steps, critical path analysis and network planning. This network planning and key route analysis, these tools are the most important parts of handling projects well regarding how things are made. So we learned that critical path analysis helps businesses determine which parts of a project must be done as soon as possible. So this allows them to finish the project on time and make the most of the things they have. Like network planning shows how the tasks for a project fit together and how they need to be done. So to run the whole project better, this helps. Then there is a last thing, which is, analyze the need for operational planning and control in a selected production process. Here, we discussed how important it is for a particular way of making things have, tactical planning and control. This part drew attention to how the tools, how the tools and ideas we had learned in class could be used in real life. So we stress how important it is to keep, process under control and improve them while ensuring they align with the organization's goals and objectives. It taught us how to use these concepts and ways to make things work better and more efficiently. So in real life, that's the why they play such a big role in operation management. Then there was our last lecture, be able to apply relevant techniques to the production of an operations plan for an organization. So production, a set of clearly defined operational outcomes for a selected organizations. So here we discussed how to use different methods to make a strong operational plan for our company. This talk was mostly about how to put ideas from the classroom into practice in the real world. So we did critical task of writing down a clear list of operational outcome for a particular company. This is a very important step for making sure that the way an organization does things are in line with its main goals and aims. By clarifying the desired outcomes, organizations can effectively guide their process toward achieving them. This make it more likely that you will succeed. After that, we worked on produce a network plan indicating the resultant critical path. So we worked on a network path that showed the main line. Using the critical path is how they plan and carry out a job. Finishing the project on time helps ensures that resources are used well and tasks are done in the right order. It is an important tool for any business that wants to do difficult tasks well. Then how assess how quality management techniques are applied to improve operations in a selected organization. So quality control was the last thing we talked about. For this lesson, we looked at how different quality management approaches help a business run better. So this study made it clear how important it is for operation managers to make sure quality and keep improving. By ensuring these techniques, businesses can meet their quality standards and go above and beyond what customers expect. So this helps them stay ahead of the competition in their field. So basically, in the end, the fourth lesson showed us how to turn, practical and strategic ideas into plans we can follow. A company needs to set clear goals, handle project well, and always strive for excellence in operations management. Any question, Khurram, any
No.
comments or anything? Okay. So now we will come to the our assignment discussion. Right. So here is a scenario. You have been shortlisted as a candidate to participate in a new TV program in which contestants are pitched against each other to gain the favor of a John Smith, a billionaire businessman with a venture in fields ranging from banking to property management as well as retail. At the end of the program, one contractor will be offered a job in one of the new venture of the businessman while the others will return home. So task one, PowerPoint presentations 1.1, 2.2, 2.2, 3, 4. So as such, they asked all the candidates to prepare PowerPoints slides which they can present for 3 to 4 minutes, explaining the links between strategic planning and operation management. In particular, you should explain how operation management fit within strategic management and why operations management is so important. Secondly, consider the value for the 3 E's to an organization. then assess the impact of the tension between cost minimization and quality maximization by providing examples. Then assess how quality management techniques are applied to improve operations in organizations, then evaluate the significance of the 5 performance objectives of operation management. Submission PowerPoint slides covering the task and topic required for presentations. So explain the role of management. Start your presentation by explaining how operation management fits within the broader framework of strategic management. Highlights its significance in ensuring that the day-to-day activities of an organization align with its long-term goals and objectives. So this addresses 1.1, chapter 1. If you look at your learning outcome ones, then discuss 3 E's. 3 E's on the importance of the 3 E's: economy, efficiency, and effectiveness. So to organize session 2, discuss how each impact operations and how they collectively contribute to an organization discussion. So then tension between cost and quality. Provide real-world examples that illustrate the tension between cost and minimization and quality maximization. Here, this is a task 3. You can discuss cases where companies had to make decisions regarding cost cutting and how it affected the quality of their products or services. Then assess how quality management techniques are applied to improve operations in organizations. Quality management techniques, discuss how quality management techniques are applied to improve operations in organizations. So you can go through your learning outcomes 2.3. It's in lesson 2. So you can talk about methods like total quality management, Six Sigma or lean management, and provide example of their successful applications. Then finally, the last point is evaluate the significance of the 5 performance objectives of operation management. 5 performance objectives. Evaluate the significance of the 5 performance objectives of operation management. 5 performance are quality, speed, dependability, flexibility, and cost. So you just look at somewhere on lesson 4. This is a basically mix of all 3 sessions. So you have to check 4.4. So explain how these objectives influence operational decisions and contribute to an organization's competitiveness. So it's a dead easy. There's no words limit here. So just check 1.1, then check lesson 2 and lesson 4. So you will, go through all of these points. Any questions, Khurram, about task 1?
No.
Okay. So then is a task 2 of 3 PowerPoint presentation again. The producers of the show were happy. It's a still continue, is a task is the same, scenario is the same, scenario is the same, this one. So in task 2, the producers of the show were happy with your video and decided to put you through to the show, and they did relatively well throughout the episodes. As the show progressed, it became apparent that John Smith had an appetite for business and almost limitless funds. John Smith made a fortune by launching new companies to compete against existing successful organizations or by purchasing and improving stagnating or failing organizations. In one episode, you have been assigned the task of selecting an organization's analysis, its operational functions, and evaluate it before making your conclusions. You should then either, propose to purchase the existing company to improve it or to launch a new competitor. Either way, you should then propose new operational outcomes as well as produce a network plan indicating a critical path. So you should present this to John Smith, played by your lecturer, in a 15-minute speech in the boardroom. Your fellow students will board members. So PowerPoints. So select a organizations. Begin by selecting an organization for analysis. Provide some backgrounds information about the company and its industry. Analyze operational functions. Analyze the operational functions of the selected organizations. 1.1 1.2, this includes looking at how they manage resources, handle processes, and meet customers' demand. Then you evaluate the organization, use relevant models or criteria to evaluate the organization's performance, discuss its strengths and weaknesses, and identify areas where improvements can be made. So this will be on, session 1 and 1.3. So proposal based on your analysis, proposal whether John Smith should purchase and improve the existing company or launch a new competitor. Justify your recommendation with the evidence from your analysis, operational outcomes, and network plan. Based on your analysis, propose whether John Smith should purchase and improve the existing company or launch a new competitor. Justify your recommendations with evidence from your analysis. So operational outcomes and network plan, present new operational outcomes for the chosen options, improvement or new competitor, create a network plan indicating the critical paths for the chosen options. So 4.1 and 4.2. Then we'll come to the task 3, which is a last task. During your time serving as a board member, you witnessed other pitches, as John Smith believes that observing others allows for better self-evaluation. After the show, you have been asked by a popular business magazine to write a 500 words article about what went well and what could have been done better regarding your proposed operational outcomes and your proposed network plan and critical paths. So the article should reinforce the need for operational planning and how it adds values. Submission, so 500 words, or you can, go up to 600 plus words. It doesn't matter. So you have to go through session 3.1, 2, and 3. So in this session, in this task, reflect on your proposal. In your reflective article, evaluate what went well with your, proposed operational outcomes and network plan. Discuss the strengths of your proposal, such as how it aligns with the organization's goals and the practicality of your suggestions. Identify areas for improvement, highlight areas that could have been done better in your proposal. For example, if there were any gaps in your analysis, or if you overlooked any important factors, reinforce the need for operational planning in your article, reinforce the importance of operational planning and how it adds value to organizations. So emphasizes how effective operational planning can lead to successful outcomes. Make sure your presentations are clear, concise, and visually engaging. So your reflective article should be well structured, providing insights and lessons learned from the experience. So this for you will go through the here, be able to assess how organize a typical production process. So when you will check your session 3, you will find everything here. Assess how these 3, analyze need of operational planning. So this is asking in your, article. He's asking same things in your article. Evaluate critical path analysis, the needs for operational planning and control in a selected production process. So you also ensure that your assignment is typed in, obviously, using a standard font and size. Use proper headings and subheadings to organize your assignments. Make sure assignment is well structured and free from grammatical errors. Also, you need to submit your assignment in a digital format such as, PDF. Clarity of structure or context. Your assignment should be well structured with a clear, well structured with a clear introduction, body, and conclusions. The content should be logically organized, and there should be a smooth flow between sections and points. Also ensures that each task addressed clearly and that transitions between different sections are seamless. Then also, I hope you know about plagiarism and citation. Ensure that assignment is free of plagiarism. All sources must be properly cited, same as your, that you already done your first assignment, so same as your previous assignment. Use the Harvard referencing styles consistently throughout the assignments. Also follow the formatting, guidelines provided, including font size, line spacing, margins, and any other specific requirements, including an updated assignments contents table if it is part of the assignment structures. Overall, your assignment should be, again, well presented, neat and professional in appearance. Visual ads it used should enhance the content and be clear and relevant. Content relevance ensures that the content of your assignments directly address the specific tasks and questions outlined in the assignment brief. Quality of writing, again, your writing should be clear, concise, and free from spelling, grammar errors. Use proper sentence structure and appropriate vocabulary for the subject matters. Then deadline, submit your assignment on time, but you have enough time, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. If you need extension, just contact, office, so they will extend your submission date. The specified, otherwise late, submission may result in penalties or something. So overall, your assignment should effectively demonstrate your understanding of the operation management concepts and your ability to apply them to real world scenarios. It should be well organized, accurate, and free from plagiarism. By following these assessments criteria, you can maximize your chances of a successful assignment submission. So that's it for today, and good luck, and feel free to, seek any clarification or assistance if needed. Yes, from any questions so far, if anyone is there?
No.
So there are three, you understand, hopefully there are three tasks and how you will, go through.
Yes.
Okay, so you have all your lectures with you as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you need any session or any?
No, lecture, they should send me this link.
Okay, all right, okay. Okay, good luck with your assignment and thank you very much. And I hope you will successful and good luck for your next unit and for this assignment. Okay, thank you very much and bye for now. And I'll see you next week if there is any other lecture. So bye for now.